property stamp duties for local and overseas buyers are to be slashed to help revive the real estate sector. Zhang Li also reduced the duty on stock transactions and proposed measures to attract more capital and talent. Chloe Feng reports.
For the first time in over a decade, the government is relaxing some of the so-called spicy measures imposed in 2010 to cool down the red-hot property sector. This follows calls to revive a sector which has become stagnant.
將額外印花稅嘅適用年期由3年。
Chief Executive Zhang Li announced that from now on, owners who sell their homes 2 years after purchase will not have to pay the special stamp duty. This was reduced from 3 years, with the levy amounting to 10% of the property price. The buyer's stamp duty and the new residential stamp duty will be cut by half to 7.5%. Newly arrived eligible foreigners will only need to pay 15% instead of 30%, unless they fail to become permanent residents. Following a decline in stock market trading volumes, investors were given a sweetener, with the stamp duty on stock transactions cut to 0.1% from 0.13%. The legislative procedure for the measure that applies to buyers and sellers is expected to be completed by the end of next month. GEM, the secondary board, will have a revised listing regime early next year after a public consultation. Li vowed to develop a so-called headquarters economy to lure overseas firms to set up their base in the city. He pointed to Hong Kong's greater access to mainland China for their foreign employees, who will get priority when applying for multiple entry visas from tomorrow. A capital investment entrant scheme, which has been suspended since 2015, will be revived. Those who invest $30 million or more in assets, apart from property, can move to the city. To attract more skilled people, the Top Talent Pass scheme has been expanded to cover 8 more top-notch institutions. While visa requirements for applicants from Vietnam, Laos, and Nepal will be relaxed. Li also plans to transform the city into 8 centers to improve competitiveness in innovation and technology, culture, trade, intellectual property, shipping, and finance. Chloe Feng, HKIBC.